the idea of having your position coach as the offensive coordinator having a bigger role in that, what the offense looks like?
I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. He's going to coach the offensive line as well as any other offensive line coach would do. So,
if you look at moving over, do you think it's selfless to move over when you started 12 games at left tackle a year ago?
No, I mean it's all about the team, and whatever's going to make the team better, that's what it's going to take. So,
I feel a lot different this year. Having the year of experience on the field, a lot of other freshmen haven't had that experience. Is that something that you feel is benefiting you in spring, or not really?
Yeah, the more you play, the more comfortable you're going to get. So, as time goes on, everyone gets a little bit more comfortable, so it's helped a lot.
Talk about centers having to be smarter, a lot more to deal with. You feel like that's, Brady talked about last year, that was something he was impressed with you. You knew the game really well. You feel like that's an asset for you in the middle?
I guess so, but like I said, Coach Drevno makes sure all of us knows every position on the offensive line. So no matter where you are, you know what you're doing. So
how much have you been able to go up against Brian in practice this year, and what kind of difference have you seen in him?
Brian's a big boy, but it's been good. It's just coming to center and working against him is a lot different, but he's a good ball player, and everyone's just competing.
What makes him so tough?
Oh, he's big, he's quick, and good with his hands, and it's just who he is.
In your perfect world, are you back at left tackle in the fall?
Wherever I need to be, it doesn't really matter to me.
Your team's got a lot of NFL experience among its new coaching staff this year. How are you seeing that kind of, reflected in practices and meetings, or kind of trickling down through the program as well?
I don't know. They've been there before. They've been at, I think almost all of our coaching staff has been at the higher next level. So they're coaching how they coach in the next level. So you get a little feel for what it's going to, if you make it to the next level, what it's going to be like.
Anything in particular that stands out to you, or are you thinking, man, this might be how they do it in the NFL, or when they say that to
nothing
you,
really, no.
Is there any feel for how good this offensive line could be? Because that's, obviously a major focus in the offseason as far as making improvements there.
Oh yeah, I feel great about the offensive line. We're going to be just fine. I'm not worried about it.
What have you seen out of them that's sort of different than last year?
We're just getting better every day, and with so many guys returning, so many guys are just getting better every day. So I expect it to do well next year.
When you go through these 4-hour practices, do you find the guys are leaning on each other more? Is it almost team building in a sense when you're going through something like that together?
No, within the 4-hour practices, we do so much learning and stuff, and the staff expects you to be so focused. So that's you're just focused and you're locked in, and that's what you're doing.
Can you guys start to find a normal five that rotates with the ones at this point, or is it still really shuffled?
Not really. There's nothing set yet, and we're all. Coach Drevno and the staff is trying out all different combinations, so we'll see what happens.
What's the biggest difference playing for Drevno? What's the biggest thing you've noticed?
Nothing in particular. His techniques are a little different, and the scheme we're going to run is a little different, but besides that, nothing too crazy.
He's got this reputation of putting the lines together really quickly and having them be really talented. Can you see where some of those traits are?
Yeah, absolutely. He expects us to be great, and we're working too, so... we'll get there.
Are some of those techniques, though, you can see that advance?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, can you give an example of a drill you did that you're like, oh?
Not really, not anything in particular, but just the way he coaches and the way he's so involved, he's gonna do well for us.
When were you asked to play center, and what was your reaction to that?
Last week they put me. I've been snapping all spring, and then they threw me in there at center. So. I didn't really have a reaction. It was just, you got to do what you got to do. So,
are you working at multiple positions, or are you focusing on center?
In multiple positions.
Do you have any idea how it might shake out yet, or is it just adding versatility?
No, I think it's just. I think they're just trying out everything, trying people everywhere. So it's just adding versatility to the offensive line, and so we'll see what happens.
What do you like about it? And did you ever play center in high school?
No, I never played center in high school, but. It's a little different than tackle, but, it's still football, so it's the same thing. So you just got to go out there and run the ball and do well. So
the exchanges, how quickly have you adapted?
Pretty quick, I guess. Shotgun snaps are a little different and stuff, but it's been fine.
Have you been putting them on the ground, or has it been clean? Do you have hiccups with that?
Everyone's going to go through that moving, especially a position like center. So, it's going good.
What are your thoughts on having a spring game this year, having a real game where you guys are going to play?
Yeah, we're all excited about that in the draft and stuff. So that's gonna be fun to finally play a game and go out there and compete against each other.
the coaches are going to draft, but if you were drafting, who would be your first pick?
I don't know. I've been thinking about that since I heard we were
Really?
going to draft. Yeah.